Yo.
What's good, homies? Welcome to episode 88 of Homie Studios. It's your boy ST, the GREAT, joined by the homie Shays and the boy Ryan. What's good with y'all boys?
Michael Irvin.
The Michael Irvin
Michael
did
Irvin.
Brian. You
did. What's good with y'all boys, man?
Bruh. I can't lie, bro. This week has probably been, it turned into one of the best weeks I've ever had in a minute.
That's a hell of a way to get this pod.
It's probably been the best week this year, bro. So first of all, something beautiful happened last night.
Beauty.
Yeah, beautiful. So
Budamus.
it was a freaking powerful lesson that I had to learn that was painful. You know what I'm saying? But it basically taught me patience, and I had a pretty much somebody that raised me, like a family member of mine, that just all of a sudden, just imagine E calling you one day and just being like, yo, don't ever talk to me again. Don't ever like, you stay on your side. Like, cause he was just going through so much and he didn't know who to trust. So it was my cousin that pretty much raised me. That was my big brother.
Right.
So besides my mom, next to my dad, it was him. You know what I'm saying? So for him to say that to me, you know what I'm saying? That jump was hard, bro. You know what I'm saying? And and then you're not even telling me what happened or what I did. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, but pretty much it's pretty much going through the healing process. You know what I'm saying? Because it was like it was a situation where I had to there was nothing I did. So I kind of just had to lay back.
Clean off guard.
Yeah.
Right? It wasn't something that was like necessarily.
It's like 2015, 2016, this happened.
Oh, okay.
You feel me?
Okay.
So there's been a minute for not talking to your homie. So imagine like not talking to Mike or E or, you know what I'm saying? Like for 6 years and you don't know why. Right. But yesterday started the healing process. It was a beautiful thing though, bro. You know what I'm saying? It was like, I don't know, that jump it changed like my whole, like a whole bunch of stuff happened today. I didn't even care, bro. Like, but some beautiful business things are going to start happening too.
Give me an air horn for that.
Bro, what? Bro, my junk increased by 100 points. Do you know what I'm telling you right now, dog?
One more time with this air horn real quick, though.
I got you, bro. When it comes time to get your junk right, I found them, dog. All three scores are over a certain point right now, bro.
The homie Marcus says, "What's good, homies?" Yo, Marcus, what's good with you, boy?
What's happening?
What's going, Marcus?
Happy Friday, brother.
Happy Friday,
bro.
Friday.
Yo, bro, 100.
Dog, that's an insane ass.
I'm gonna get that nigga to fix my shit
in 2 months, my G.
Hold on. Whoa.
2 months.
Whoa. We averaging 50 points a month on average. That's crazy. What?
Wait a minute, let me see. If I had 50, if I had 100 points to where I'm at right now, I mean,
divided by 12.
Boy, I'm talking about I can do.
You feel me?
I can do some things.
Yes, bro. So this week was one of the best. Like, yeah, but what about you, bro?
Hey man, hold on. We ain't just finna just throw it to him like
right?
that.
I know, right?
My dog been off the pod for a minute. What's good? What's been happening with you?
The
dog back in this bitch, huh?
back in the head, bitch, huh?
Hey yo. Yeah, man. It's been
your Jets doing their thing. We're gonna get into that, but
I ain't even bring it up.
I know, bro.
I didn't bring it up this time. You know what I'm saying?
We ain't even got to bring it up because we already go, bro. We know, we got to show love when y'all doing some good shit.
Yeah,
because it don't happen often. I mean, it's so few and far in between. Jesus Christ! Like, thank you. We finally got a competent front office, but. As far as what's been up, man, it's just been working. I mean, I did have a couple of I think it might have been 1 or 2 weekends that I actually had things come up. I had to go to Carolina. My homie had a baby shower type deal. Went there for that, and currently a co-parent to a beautiful Rottweiler puppy.
Okay.
Named Lexi.
Okay.
Hey, shout out to Lexi though, and her sister Zola.
Yo, and that was the funniest interaction, bro. I could tell because when I would come around there or whatever, I would always see, like Zola always a sniff on me like constantly. Like she wouldn't leave me alone. I'm like, and I asked her, I'm like, yo, were they the last two
Right.
in the kennel together? He was like, yeah. I was like, oh, so they have
they
a
know
better
each other.
bond than any of them.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
They know each other.
So like literally like Zola would like follow me. She's like, Adrian be like, why are you following him like that? She'd just be like, and I'm like, yo, I said, I know she smells Lexi on me. So like when I would go back home, like Lexi would do the same thing. Like, wait a minute, like where you been at? You know what I'm saying? So like when we finally brought them around each other, like, bro, like they just looked at each other like this from like a distance, and then like as they nose touched, we just seen them because both of their actual tails are cut. So we just seen the little nubs going crazy, bro, nonstop running and playing for 3 hours. Like I'm talking about, they didn't stop. Like I'm talking about, we opened the door, let them go outside. They ran around the yard doing the same shit. We left, brought them back in the house. They ran around the house just playing and shit. They was taking shit from Roxy. Like they was just bullying everything, bro. Like they just, like I was just like, and then like literally for the next 2 days, neither one of us had a problem out of those dogs. Like they were tuckered the fuck out. Like I've never like they wore them like when I say nonstop for 3 hours, bro. I was like, why don't y'all sit down? Like
they were just too excited, bro.
They couldn't. Like it just got to the point. So like now I just went to Adrian's house recently and Zola like literally she kind of nips and stuff, but like when I come around, she don't nip at me. Like she just be like, she want me to rub her. I'm like, see. But I mean that's really where I've been going. I mean, you know, the job keep me out of the pod, y'all. I've been fighting the good fight, trying to get off this night shift, but these niggas is like, nigga, we need a nigga on a night shift. So,
you nigga.
The crazy thing, I mean, the funny thing, I guess it is me because the other dude that worked the night shift with me, he done quit. So I mean,
shit. Yeah, no, they say you can't leave. Leave?
You solo, man.
Ain't no leave, man.
Honestly though,
you stuck, man.
I prefer it because like dude used to get on my nerves. Like he used to just talk a lot. You know, like
when you don't feel like talking to nobody.
Yeah, like I'm not like. Especially we know we the last people at work.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like we're not even in the same city, state. You know what I'm saying? Like I probably can't get up with you, get a beer, nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
I might be considered mean, but I mean,
hey, it is what it is, dog.
I mean, is anybody else?
It do what it do, dog.
Look, no, you good.
Yeah, I want to pack shit. Hey, you know, you're 2 hours.
You're gonna be out side over. Trust me, they ain't gonna be able to see you all that much. Look, I'm looking at the camera right now. They can't even see you. But yo, we got a guest over here. Introduce our guest that's sitting over here in this chair that nobody can see.
The queen,
huh?
We got a queen in the building,
huh?
Boo.
Yeah. She doing her best to stay tucked off the camera, but that's all right. If you see any movement down there in the bottom right of the screen, just know
it's a queen in the building.
Queen in the building. That might be air horn. There it is. Yo. Yeah, my week, dog.
How was your week, man?
Was dog.
What?
I tell you, your boy put in so much work this week. Your boy closed 10 loans this week.
Dang, bro.
6 of them closed today. 6
for one LO.
4 from one LO.
Okay. Oh, I know he loving that. I ain't loving that,
bro. But I'm talking about it was like problem after problem after problem after problem after problem after problem. And like I'm over here like solve them. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas was trying to just make some shit pop, dog. And like thankfully, all that stress throughout the week, that shit worked today. We good. We here live. We got a draft on in the background. I'm kicking it with the homies. We got another homie pulling up in just a few.
We got a special guest homie.
So you know,
yes, homies.
So you know, it's about to be lit. You know what I'm saying? But y'all boys ready to slide over?
Let's slide, babe.
Let's get it in. That ain't gonna reach, bro. Cause it's time.
What's the time for, bro?
For barbershop talk.
Who?
Baby. Y'all know the fucking vibes, man.
Hi.
sir.
Let's get it.
Yes, sir. Hey.
No star seeing.
Hey, I ain't seeing shit right now, bro. My vision is still recovering right at the moment. But yo, let's talk about this. Let's jump straight into this. Hey, yo, how did Nets get swept, bro?
Oh my. Okay, can we talk about it?
You want to know how they got swept, dog? I'm gonna tell you how they got swept.
Okay, let's hear what you got to say.
The man's name is Jason Tatum. I told you, boys. I told you, bro. I told you. That boy was
at that time he hadn't arrived. I knew he was going to be here at this point, but
I just knew that this was going to be like where he was going to end up. You know?
I knew he was going to be that fire. I just knew that like when
I never disagree. I never disagree with that.
I just knew that when we was talking about it. Ooh, they got another one.
Oh my God, we go. Hey yo, we go. This is practically like a podcast / draft party watch along. You know what I mean? So we're gonna be talking about NBA playoffs. And then we're going to interject some old shit picks that just happened. Like, I don't know, Steelers just picking up George Pickens from Georgia. You know, ooh, get him. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, what's going to end up happening is like, that's what this whole podcast is going to be. This is kind of a freelance, no script type podcast. You know what I'm saying? But back to the Nets.
Get your stuff off, bro.
Bro. Kevin Durant was the smallest person I've ever seen him. He's never been that small in a playoff series. Period.
Let's talk about it.
Period.
That's not the same Kevin Durant that was in the playoffs last year.
That's not the same Kevin Durant that we've seen for the past 10. You know what I'm saying? Even when they was with the Thunder and they went up against the Heat, he didn't come up that small. He didn't come up that small.
He kind of played kind of similar to that when they played the Warriors when the Warriors came back. You know, so some of that stuff was kind of coming up. And the similarities between the two is like when you're the man on both teams. Right. When he was for the Warriors, he was co-piloting with Steph Curry.
How old is KD?
KD should be 33, 34 maybe.
Okay, so this is what I think that we're like seeing past.
Shout out to the homie Allen.
I think the issue is that like we're not giving credit or addressing the fact that like everybody, like all these great players that we know. Yeah, they're great. They have a lot of God-given talent, but like we've been spoiled by seeing people like LeBron playing to his late 30s and still be very productive. You know what I'm saying? So like we're expecting like, okay, all these other players are going to do the exact same thing. They don't take care of their body like LeBron takes care of his body. No. So you can't expect.
Well, I guess you can say that because there were parts where KD looked worn down and he looked tired. And some people think he looked injured.
Oh man,
but for me though, from what I saw, I think to me it was mental. You know what I'm saying? It was mental. Heck yeah, it was mental. Like because if you look at games 1 through 3, and everything, KD was being passive. You know, he was either forcing it or being passive. And another thing was his shot wasn't dropping, and he was making the spots. They was playing good defense on him. And everything like that. But how many? Like, let's see. Okay, here's my point. What happened that series when it was Warriors versus Cavs, and him and LeBron was going at it? That's not his first time being in the playoffs, going against somebody that's playing defense on him, mano a mano.
But I'm gonna tell you,
his shots was falling in. And KD was also playing with a certain level of confidence.
That and
like,
let me also speak and tell you what that also entails. You gotta think about what you're talking about. You're talking about how he was playing with the Warriors, who have a proven system to win.
I know that's why
you know what I'm saying. So
that's why I already said that KD is different because KD's the man in this situation, which means he's responsible for the culture.
That, but also this is the other thing. This is the other thing.
Kyrie is responsible for the culture there.
This is true, but also what I'm saying is you have a coach in Steve Kerr who already has implemented a certain. Now Steve Nash.
That's the second thing. Exactly. He got out.
Now Steve Nash does not make adjustments when they need to be made. And I said that when I watched them play during the regular season. And let me say, I said this when I saw this in the regular season. I said they're winning games, but how they're winning games, they're letting Kyrie do what he wants, and when Kyrie's done, he gives it to KD.
Yep, they were just bouncing the ball.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, that's all they was. I'm like, that shit's cool right now.
They're not running no type of.
But come the playoffs, that shit not flying. You know what I'm saying? And that got
Hey,
proven.
no, time out. It can fly if they both on.
Yes.
If they both on, you can,
So-
bro. Time out.
Yes,
look
yes.
at
They two of the most
Here's
skilled
why I
players
say-
ever
no,
play the game.
Here's why I say that. KD was off game 1, and it took Boston Celtics a late game, whatever, to win that game. And KD was off. The next game, KD was 0 for 10 in the fourth quarter, bro.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I'm saying like in
And
both
there's-
of those games you talking about, Bruce
If
Brown showed
KD's
the
off,
fuck
it's
up.
not gonna work, bro.
Credit to Bruce Brown because that nigga was like, look,
bro, you getting paid.
he got to get paid. Bruce Brown was averaging 20-something points for them, like
He was
Gotta
the
get
only
paid.
one
off
playing
the
with that
bench. He was
tenacity
like, bro, y'all
consistently,
niggas
bro.
is trash.
He was the
Like,
only
I got to
one
keep us in the
consistently
game.
showing up.
Right. So I'm gonna say this. I hear everything y'all saying, and if it was LeBron in this scenario, then we would just be saying we making mad excuses for this nigga. At the end of the day, that nigga didn't show up. Mental issue, whatever the case may be, the nigga didn't show up, and that's the
No, that's what
that's
I'm.
like the bottom
Oh,
line.
no, I'm
this
just
is
saying
not
what
no
I think it
excuses.
is.
No,
This is not no reason. No, I'm
No.
telling you based on what I saw.
right.
That's him. That's on KD. That's on accountability. You're not the best player in the world right now. That got snatched from you.
No,
Like that got snatched.
okay. So let me ask you this. Let me ask you a question. What years was KD the best player in the world?
To me, the last 3 years.
I give that to Giannis.
I don't.
I understand.
Because we already talked about this. Because Giannis even said KD was the best at the time. So Giannis is
okay. So
Giannis is a humble guy.
So Giannis being humble doesn't mean that I have to listen to what Giannis said. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, 100%. But he's calling a spade at the time. Like KD was basically almost took out the Bucks by himself. That's why he said that. You know what I'm saying? If that KD had shown up now, I would still be saying KD is the best player. But that KD did not show up. Whether it's mental issues, and here's why I put it on KD. KD said after game 2 that he's focusing on the wrong stuff. He said, I'm just overthinking it. I just need to go out there and hoop, which you probably in the social media, you probably worrying about what Charles Barkley's saying.
Right.
You probably worrying about this and about that. That's on you. So, like, if it were LeBron, I'll be saying, if LeBron played like that, I'd be saying the same thing I'm saying to KD. Full accountability is on you, but it's also coaching. Steve Nash got out coached.
Understood. And Steve Nash, like the homie Marcus is saying here, Nash got to go. And I
I thought that was a bad signing anyway.
It didn't make sense.
I'm like, he
Should've
doesn't
been
even.
Tyler or
I'm like,
Jason
he
Kidd,
doesn't even like. I could understand if he had some, like, bro, he has no coaching experience.
But
Zero.
you want to
None.
coach a championship experience. You need Ty Lue or Jason.
So who
we
they
do
hired-
understand that.
So they have to get rid of Nash. That's step one. Step two there's like 4 coaches you can necessarily go out there and get, and you can feel good about it.
You know who they need? Mark Jackson.
Yeah. I mean, shit. LeBron said he wanted Mark Jackson too. So shit, Mark Jackson might be a hot commodity come this.
Because that's what I'm saying. Like, people don't like really give Mark Jackson the credit that
Telling
he
you, man,
deserves,
he's a good
bro.
coach. He
Like,
starts from the core. He
Mark
builds a core.
like, people don't understand. Like,
He builds that culture.
the Warriors got to the second round. They got beat, but he got fired after that. Like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? And they brought in, and then they won a championship. So y'all like, oh, Steve Kerr brought us to like, who do you think molded those players on that team?
It's the same thing with like Jason.
You know what I'm saying? Prior to them getting Kerr,
It's
you
the
know what I'm
same thing
saying?
with Kid and Giannis. Kid was the one on Giannis telling him how to develop and work on this, work on that, get his body straight and all that.
Yeah. And it was kind of integral, but but you know when that type of coach works, you know what I mean? That type of coach works when you got young guys who need to come up. That ain't what you got in Boston. You see what I'm saying?
No.
Like, you got
They here.
bona fide superstars
They here.
on your team, and at the time you had 3.
So your opinion, is Jaylen Brown a superstar?
Super all-star. like that's why I put Jaylen Brown.
I'm gonna say that
He can be a superstar, but he has to give it up to Jason because Jason is that dude. So
right.
he's taking the number 2, rightfully so.
Yeah, and I think that's
But they're a better team.
they're a tandem.
And they went through something and they got through it together because they didn't start out the season like
this
that.
is how I look at it. They're a tandem. You put Brown on a different team, and I think he's the dude. You see what I'm saying? Like,
Depends on where you go.
Oh, since we're talking about basketball, hot take. I think within the next year or two, Klay Thompson gets traded from the Warriors.
I think that happens too. But
let's get
Amanda
to that.
says, "Well, hey, friends, what's up, Amanda? Girl, what's poppin'? with you,
Yo.
huh?"
What's up, Amanda? Huh?
Well, yeah, no.
Let's slide to. We'll talk about that. Let's slide to the next game.
Okay. All right. So we pull this up.
Heat versus the Hawks. Hey, we kind of knew Trey can't do it by himself, and he was
bro,
he was getting
we
handcuffed.
put them clamps on Trey. Like, bro, it didn't matter what they wanted to do.
Was that your doorbell?
Yeah, that's the DoorDash.
Oh, that's the DoorDash. Go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and grab whatever's at. No matter of fact, no. The guests will grab whatever's at the door. Don't worry, we good. We got it covered. Go ahead.
But I got something for y'all because y'all both predicted that both of y'all predicted that y'all would be very successful this year, and y'all are very consistent with the people y'all name. So I got y'all a little gift.
Yeah. Oh shit. Oh, it's lit.
Oh, the Heaty.
Oh, it's lit. Oh, that's fine.
I admit when I'm wrong, and I was.
Oh, that's follow.
I was there.
It don't even go with the blue, but I want to put it on. Look at the under with the yellow. It's over.
Y'all boys.
Match.
They'll be like, bro, what you got going on? You got the red and the blue going on, bro. What you?
Oh yeah. Oh, that's hard. They ain't got a match today. What's popping? We ain't even got a match today. Y'all see the heat. Hold up. Matter of fact, keep talking. I'm just gonna walk up to the camera and show you. Hold up. Keep talking, man.
Yo, but y'all boys like shut him down, bro.
Like I watched it. Like
literally. They did have injuries though.
They did,
but still, even if they didn't have injuries, that would have happened.
But that last game, we sent Jimmy and Kyle and got the dub. Like,
that's powerful.
Like,
so we got injuries.
Victor came in and gave us 23.
Yes, sir.
In Jimmy's absence. Like, I'm talking about Victor was dashing to the basket, throwing up the lefty lay high off the glass. That shit just. I'm like, oh my god! I said, no.
That's why I wanted him, bro.
I said, don't do it like that, Victor.
That's why I wanted him to
Don't
leave.
do it like that.
Come to the Knicks.
For what?
I know, right?
Yeah, y'all ruin careers.
I know, right?
Let's not do that. You know what I'm saying?
That is true.
The homie Marcus said the Heat gonna make it to the Eastern Conference Finals.
Absolutely.
I 1000% agree.
Absolutely. It's like, bro, like I knew, like I was like, bro, all this, and that's what I'm saying. Like, if Tay is watching this, I want him to understand that you picked two teams. Two. The Lakers and Brooklyn. They both at home.
Both of them.
And my one team is on to the second round.
Yeah, dude.
Now, I'm not going to lie. The matchup that I fear the most coming from the West, of course, is the Warriors.
Yes.
Because right now, it's not even the fact that you have to deal with just Steph and Klay. Jordan Poole is a grown man.
Grown man. Bro.
He's more athletic than Steph.
Absolutely.
Bro, it's to the point that who said they got a nickname for the three of them?
Super Splash Brothers.
The Super Splash Brothers.
Bro, they got the Splash Brother, but you know what they say when he go hard, when he's going off, they was like they called it the pool party. So it's like pool party and the Splash Brothers.
Okay.
I'm
going with Super Splash Brothers, bro. Because it's three of them now.
I'm just gonna call them light skinned.
They got Wario, they got Luigi and Mario.
Light skinned.
Bro, I was watching the game and then like Steph was shooting free throws and I think like the very next possession, I think Jordan Poole got fouled and it was just like, oh, how ironic. The two highest percentage shooting free throw guys in the league, Steph at 1, Jordan Peele at 2, actually shot back-to-back free. I'm like, Jordan Peele is the second highest percentage at shooting free throws in the league.
Jordan Poole.
I said, oh my God. I said, how do they have two? They have a Steph clone.
Right.
I'm just like.
And when they really want to run small ball,
it's a wrap. Andrew Wiggins, Draymond, Steph, Klay, and Poole.
Yeah.
That's nasty.
Like you can't.
Wiggins is the fourth option.
This is what I'm saying.
And
like
Wiggins,
And
Wiggins is
nasty.
No, Wiggins is playing like Luka to me right now.
Bro.
Like he's playing so calm, and I seen him just
bro.
step back.
When you don't have all the pressure. On you
yeah,
like
you
that,
can just play.
when you can just go out there and play and just go and do whatever you want to do things efficiently. You ain't forced to do nothing. No type of pressure, nothing like that. Come on, dog. Like, bro, Golden State right now is the most dangerous team.
And I mean, you can't really say nothing about the Nuggets because he ain't have Murray or Michael Porter Jr., but he definitely did what he did. You know what I'm saying? Joker fought,
though.
Joker fought. You know what I'm saying? If he wins MVP, I'm not gonna be mad.
He fought his ass off, bro. Yeah. Like, I'm talking about. It didn't matter who they put out there. He was like, bro, like when they needed a big shot.
Yeah, Joker was doing it, or pass, or playmaking ability.
Like, bro, I'm watching him pull a three. They down 5. He like, hold on, bro.
Aaron Gordon is definitely a fourth option.
Yeah,
because he was inconsistent.
Aaron Gordon is poo-poo kachoo. Like, that nigga look like Blake Griffin now. Like, but credit to Blake because Blake was playing that last game. He was trying to stay like. Yeah. He was trying to do something, but prior to that, Blake was looking like Cheeks McGeeks.
Nah, for sure. But yo, what about that Timberwolves Grizzlies matchup? How did y'all like that?
Bro. It was one of those.
Yo.
It was one of those things, man.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, let's go to sit that down somewhere, brother. Come on in. You're gonna have to sit next to me. Go ahead, keep talking. I'm gonna get them set up.
Yeah, bro. So if anybody didn't see that Timberwolves and Grizzlies matchup, it was filled with a whole bunch of.
It's still going on.
It's still going on. I thought the Grizzlies just won. I thought the Grizzlies just won the series. It's still going. It's going to a game 7.
Nah.
Oh yeah, you're right. It's 3-2. Okay, so this is the last game. So if the Grizzlies, they're at Timberwolves, so it's today at 9. So that's my fault. So Grizzlies up 3-2, and it's in Minnesota. So it's at the Timberwolves. So if the Memphis wins today, then it's over.
Yeah, but if they can force a game 7,
if they can force a game 7, boy. P.G. A. Huh?
I don't need no mic. I'm live. Let me stop.
He said, "No, brother,
What's
you need a mic."
People?
Yeah, man. But yo, so who you got for tonight? You think the Grizz gonna close them out, or you think Timberwolves gonna push a game 7?
Dog, I don't know. Like, honestly, I feel like they're gonna push a game 7 just simply because, like, when if it's early and Cat start talking to himself, it's gonna be a long night for your ass. Like when Cat start walking like up the court, like talking to himself and shit, like, okay, like he probably been put like 35 on your known piece. With probably like 12 boards. But the thing is, Anthony Edwards got to stop shooting that little bum ass 8 and 3 every time he do that little two-step crossover. I'm like, bro, stop doing that.
He did that shit 100 times in a row in practice, man. Nigga go out there with that kind of confidence before that rule.
That's all he got. He's be like.
But about that series?
You think it's over tonight?
Ja.
If Josh show up.
Bruh. I like Ja.
Me too.
I really honestly like watching him play.
I like Ja, but somebody that like on their team that I've like bro. That's undeniable. No. Bane, bro.
Yeah.
Bane has been showing up big, bro.
You know
like
when I learned Bane was good? Consistently a fantasy value on like the basketball fantasy like daily shit I'll be doing.
He's gonna eat,
bro. He's always like you wouldn't think to pick him, but then every time he's like consistent scoring, and that was like throughout the season. You know what I'm saying? So,
bro, he make big
know
threes.
Who I like on there
like
besides Ja, Clark. Brandon Clark is a beast.
Yeah,
dude from Gonzaga, bro. Bro, he had some big buckets, bro. He was out rebounding Cat, bro.
Damn.
He was out rebounding Cat, bro. And whamming, bro. Bro, he's like they Draymond almost, but I think he's more athletic. He's way more athletic than Draymond.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, like, I know the pillows got put out, but I like Herb Jones.
What was that Draymond comparison that I just slightly missed?
Brandon Clark. Brandon Clark's big on defense, offensive rebounding, and he's big on setting things up a little bit.
Draymond? His IQ.
Yeah, IQ's on another
That's
level.
what people that be in his same like other categories don't be having. His IQ is up there.
Definitely.
Then we had that Suns Pelicans.
Oh yeah, it's over with.
That's over.
Yeah, that's over.
No, I'm talking about the series right now.
They got a lead
with the Heat and 76ers. That's over right now. Before we
beat out.
It says Sixers All-Star Joel Embiid suffered a right orbital fracture and mild concussion symptoms Thursday, out indefinitely.
No timetable for return.
Oh, they done.
Whoa.
Eastern Conference Final. Here come the Heat.
Hey, we arrived.
Y'all can sit.
Yeah.
We just gotta beat Maxey and inconsistent ass
Harden?
Tobias Harris
And Harden.
Y'all going home.
First of all, you know
Danny Green. You got Danny Green.
Y'all about to get Houston Harden. My boy dropping 60.
So
and they still going home.
They're gonna have Thibault come back too.
Hey, yo.
We don't give a fuck about no Thibault.
Who good on D?
Okay. Tyler Hero good on O.
Oh no. Hold up.
I'm not about to get in your way.
The homie Real here. Nah. And he says Bane belly flop was like the nigga in the wheelchair jumping in the pool.
Oh my god.
Not the nigga in the wheelchair, bro.
I ain't heard from him in so long.
Bro, Real be
real crazy, bro. But nah though.
Real say, y'all know the nigga that was in the wheelchair who legs move?
Not the nigga in the wheelchair, bro. Every week, this nigga used to pull up with the nigga in the wheelchair.
No, what?
All right.
No, he sent the video one time.
Nah, the Suns.
He did send the video. That's what took me the fuck out.
He was like, make a video or it didn't happen.
All right, so we got the Mavs Jazz that series over with too.
Mavericks.
They beat the Jazz.
You're right.
Jazz with who got hurt on the Jazz?
I don't know, but can Donovan Mitchell please just come to the Heat?
Why would I?
No, Mitchell need to go to
why
the Knicks.
Why would he not do that?
Thank you.
He need to go to the Knicks. That's the team for him.
Yeah.
That's what they need. It's what he needs. Like
I can see that. And that's crazy. I can honestly see that.
For real. Like, why would he go to the Heat? Y'all got so many people.
Why are you so mad?
I'm not mad. I'm just being real. I'm just like, you just greedy, bro.
Niggas is
bro,
mad.
like,
No.
I'm
straight
straight up undrafted players. Like, what you?
We are mad at the Heat. We thought after LeBron, Bosh, and Wade, y'all was done with that super team shit. What the fuck?
We have like 6 undrafted players on our roster.
The Avengers right now, bro. Like, y'all got somebody that specializes in something on y'all team.
Bro. Y'all got a starting 5 on the bench that could beat some of these teams in the
For
series.
real.
Like dead ass.
Is Strus off the bench?
Who?
Strus.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a starter somewhere.
He's undrafted.
I don't care. That
Bro,
boy's starter.
bro, that's development.
We developed them.
Like we did our job. Hey, we do our job around our way. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't be mad at us for
Caleb Martin. We got him from the Hornets.
Yeah,
like we didn't do shit. He got cut. We got him off waivers.
I mean, that does speak to y'all culture though, so I can't disrespect.
Is he
But
culture,
the thing
man?
about it is that's one thing about, especially since Spo has built his shit over there. Nobody questioned the Heat culture. You know, the LeBron move that affected how the team had to change was LeBron leaving. Like, obviously, that's going to have impact. You know what I'm saying? But look how fast they got back on track. Look how they was like, all right, Jimmy, hey, bro, nobody don't want you. Guess who wants you? South Beach.
South Beach.
South Beach. And they got lucky finding Bam. Like, that's the part that'd be the hardest to find. The, like, Bam.
Yeah.
Teams be going
He's
through.
starting to if he develops a 3-point shot, he'll be Odom.
Yeah.
It already shows that he has that.
He will be
season,
Lamar Odom.
I want to add and increase my game
Because he got the mid-range now. Yeah. Because at first
he didn't have. He was so.
He didn't have none of that.
Athletic ability.
He was just athletic.
Yeah.
But look how he's developed.
He didn't have no jumper. Now he got the
and he's a good passer now too.
When I see dudes that take every offseason and the more time they play in the league to get better and work on their craft,
We didn't even talk about
that's
this
who you
defense.
gotta respect.
Oh yeah. Honestly, I feel like he got snubbed. I feel like he got snubbed. He got snubbed on that though. I understand Marcus Smart locked shit up, but
he wasn't playing no offense when he was playing that early defense though. He was playing.
What you mean, bro? He was most of the time like people were switching on Bam, thinking that he was gonna be the person that you get the bucket, and Bam's like, no, like,
bro,
I got these clamps.
Every player that came back from the Olympics that played, they came back on another level, bro.
But when you get a good Olympic team, those dudes usually do come.
They come back tough. Like Garland. Garland came back like that. Bam came back better. Tatum.
But you also got to think we had people that like in that locker room and like from our like organization that still like bang with us. Like Alonzo still be in there like teaching people stuff. Like you still got Haslam that's actually in there teaching you. He still work out to make sure that he in shape to even bang with these cats. You know what I'm saying? So
like that man has been. He's found a way to keep a contract on him.
Oh, for sure.
Has him keep a contract on him, bro. You know what I mean? Like, bro, we ain't never like,
he created his own niche, bro.
Once he retired,
player coach,
and the enforcer, just in case I need to step out there and let somebody know what the deal is.
Hey,
you know what I mean? Like, hey, what he 18 years?
Yeah.
Hey, that's a check, bro. NBA check for 18 years, dog.
Dang, bro.
Slide that. Right orbital fracture, bro.
He'll be able to play. They'll put a mask on.
They're gonna put a mask on him and whatnot, but like,
he gonna have that Rip Hamilton.
Hey, but I'm gonna say this.
I think I've seen him with a mask before. Though.
This ain't his first time.
Yeah, I think he broke his nose.
But the orbital bone fracture, man. Hey, that ain't nothing to fuck with.
Fuck around.
The concussion might keep him out for a little bit though, because he got to go through the protocol.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But
that's unfortunate for them though.
But I want to kind of breeze by this Suns Pelicans series. Your boy, the Pelicans might be if Zion actually play.
Oh, he said he want to sign an extension. He ready?
He said he ready to sign the extension.
Oh, so he is.
Yeah.
Zion?
Yeah.
I thought he wanted.
I wouldn't be ready to sign an extension with his ass.
Right. That's kind
of. I ain't seen enough basketball out of you since you got drafted, fat boy. Would you? I mean,
right now,
but I would have to.
But you gotta think they working him out too.
I'm not giving him a whole bunch of guarantee, bro.
But that's the NBA, boy. That's not how it works.
Well, they got a new CBA, bro. They got a new CBA that's coming up, so
yeah. But
I don't think it's gonna do that.
That's why
Ben Simmons finna fuck that CBA all the way up.
And Kyrie. Ben Simmons and Kyrie. They about to have a Ben Simmons Kyrie rule probably. Straight up.
Yeah, that's gonna start being in niggas' contracts, bro.
For real.
No.
Pay as you play.
That's clearly coming because Ben Simmons and they messed it up. Definitely messed it up.
And the worst part is they too good of players.
Kyrie
and they
half of it was the COVID thing. So
right. And I mean, but then the other half was it's my birthday. So I'm just gonna take some time off.
But that wasn't even half. To me, the COVID thing is not even half. That's like 25% because he missed because of the riots too. He didn't play because of his mental.
Was protesting, right?
He was protesting for the riots.
Yeah,
and then injury. So,
injury don't count because that's normal.
I mean, yeah,
but still, that's still availability though.
But they insure for that. They're not insured
for sure.
You get health yet.
But if you add it all together, there's a whole bunch of games missed. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why it don't work in your favor when you get injury prone too.
But Kyrie's talent is gonna still get him paid.
Yeah, they talking about a 4-year instead of a 5-year, 240, 238, something like that.
See.
All right, so y'all want to go ahead and move on to these predictions for this next round? Because
let's go.
We got a first game up for this next round is tomorrow. It's the Bucks versus Celtics. Who you got?
On wax. I'm keeping track.
On wax. Who you got?
I got the Bucks. Because I think niggas done forgot that the Bucks won the championship last year. Yeah. And they still the Bucks. And they still got Antetokounmpo dunk on yo.
Honestly, I'm going to say the Bucks, but I ain't even going to say it because of Giannis. The biggest key for me is Lopez, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Lopez, like I just watched the game and I'm just like, when they need those clutch rebounds, like he comes up with them every time. Maybe that clutch shot and they pass
But
it to him.
Giannis makes him able to play like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because think about him before he played with Giannis. He was not trying to bang in there forever. Like he could pick his spots now.
Yeah, he used to play outside. A lot.
He used to stay at the corner three. Like,
Yeah.
Where you at?
Like, where you at?
So you going Bucks?
Oh wait, Middleton out or he back?
Middleton out.
Middleton out.
That does hurt. Connaughton.
Celtics, bro. Fuck.
That's where I'm landing. I got the Celtics here. Like Middleton being out is a big thing because now you finna go for a whole
because Middleton
series.
giving you 20, 25 easy.
Right.
Exactly. 8 boards. You know what I'm saying? Like lately, though. That's okay, but when you need that nigga,
still been
when you need him,
you do need that. I know you mean.
Like
he beat a buckets when
I'm talking about when. What? I'm talking about, and I hate that shit. I'm talking about you can play perfect defense on him. I'm talking about that shit be butter. I'm like, how, bro?
That nigga turned into Kobe. He be like, oh, I got it. I was like, yo, where does nigga Middleton be coming from?
Bro, I'm gonna go Celtics as well, just because of the defense. I think they're gonna be able to shut down the middle for Giannis. He's gonna have to shoot more perimeter shots because they got Robin Williams.
Yeah,
did you want to change your pick? Did you want to change your pick, Peach? Because I felt like you didn't realize that Middleton was out.
Middleton was out.
And you still going with the Bucks?
I like the Bucks. Yeah.
Okay. To be stubborn if you want to, though. You know what I'm saying?
So
Brennan Dunkman gonna they're gonna put that. He gonna get 4 charges in the first half.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it don't make no sense for y'all to be doing people like that.
So is everybody going Heat? Is that universal for 76ers versus Heat?
Absolutely.
Oh, with that breaking news? Yeah.
What game they in right now?
Oh, we're about to start it. The series is about to start. What's that?
Boy, we got so much rest. Everybody they're gonna be like, boy, let's go out here.
Yeah, we start on Monday.
I'm gonna tell you like this: if all we need is one game where Duncan Robinson is like flamethrower hand, and the game over. Like, bro. When Duncan played like that, like in the first quarter, and like we got 19 within the first 5 minutes, and you just like, what the fuck just happened? Like, that's when I'd be like, oh yeah, the game's over. Like, because then we just gonna lock you up and then just get like smart shots.
Yeah. All right. What about the Mavs versus Suns?
Yeah, I got
you for real.
Yeah, I got Phoenix, bro. Like.
I'm sure Book gonna be back too. So
he already back. He was back last game.
Oh yeah, it's over with. They gonna them boy Luka. He can't do it. I mean, I like Brunson. He been showing something, but
not enough.
Not enough for the.
You too small, bro. Like
can we just talk about?
I don't think they too small. You know what I think they are? They're too slow.
No, Bronson's too small, and they are too slow. Like none of them niggas can run.
As a whole is too slow.
Yeah, they're not a fast break team, and they're gonna need fast break buckets.
But you play them in half court, they'll get you.
They'll beat your ass.
Half court, they'll kill you all day because they fundamental. You know what I mean? But they is.
Can we just talk about how that boy Chris Paul went out there with 14-14?
You mean I don't gotta miss no shots?
Missed 100%.
Oh yeah, I mean, bro, I tell people
that's
all
crazy.
the time,
That's clutch right there.
What?
Like, I talk about not being clutch.
That's beyond clutch.
That's beyond clutch.
When they talked about, I seen a thing that said that Chris Paul, no matter what team he's gone to, that he's led them to like almost record wins within the last 10 years of their team history. Like when he goes to these teams, like. They was like Oklahoma City was trash. Oh, they hadn't been doing shit
since wrestling was gone.
Yeah, so like he go there and then all of a sudden, boom, y'all actually in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? And it's just left and right. You know what I'm saying? And it's big. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Chris really he on that right now. You know what I'm saying? Like he's just like, bro, y'all gonna have to feel me like. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I was questionable. Like after that game before, I'm like, bro, Chris looked tired. Like Alvarado and Herb Jones, like wearing him out. He was like, all right.
So let me ask you a question.
So everybody going Suns?
You going Suns?
Yeah, and Marcus, they more than a player.
So I'm gonna ask y'all this because Marcus just chimed in. He said Dallas is a player away from being the championship team. Do y'all agree?
It depends on what player you're talking about.
Right.
Yeah, it depends on what player.
I
If you
think
get
they not deep.
him a good big man, yeah.
I think they're not deep enough even with a player. They don't got depth. That's why they be winning most of their games in the beginning and stuff. But as the game go on, their core is their 6-7 people, and it's just that, you know.
Right.
They don't get no deeper, and it's hard to go all the way when that's it. We seen too many good teams that didn't have that 8, 9, 10 that could give you a little spark.
Yeah.
Those
Blazers
sparks be mattering, especially in
Like
the playoffs.
I think if they had like a
Portland.
even though he's past his prime and everything, but if they can pick up like DeMarcus Cousins and like a couple of other pieces,
that's definitely not gonna be enough. Definitely.
I think I'm just talking about for depth. Like I'm just saying a big man that can
if you bring in Boogie off the bench,
that's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about starting. I'm talking about like.
But I mean, like
Just for
Boogie off
depth.
the bench wouldn't be enough. That would be positivity, but
definitely would be positivity. But you still need a star, another big player there. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, bro,
If
that's
they had,
enough.
like, a
That's enough
Brandon
about the
Ingram,
NBA, bro.
that would
Can
be
we get in?
something
Can we
that
get
helps.
into the real?
Absolutely.
Can we really get into the real?
Yeah,
Are you
let's
sure
Let's
you wanna
get
fly?
into the real.
All right, so let's hop into it. Let's hop into these first day results.
I mean,
Pick
Hold on,
number
hold
one.
on. Woo! 'Cause that
We back, baby.
after the first round.
we back, baby. We back.
Oh, you back?
We're gonna be back.
Y'all feel that jettergy in here?
We back.
Y'all feel that jettergy in here? You know
We
what I'm
back.
saying?
Jettergy.
The jettergy?
Bro, I'm gonna tell
Bro.
you right now.
Can we go in order?
Go ahead, bro.
Can we go in order? And then
Oh,
we'll
that
get
boy
to
said they had first pick.
yeah. Can we
You
go in
feel
order?
me,
please?
Hein? You know, we had that. But where's my?
It's
we
all right.
go-
We could
can
go
we go
from
in-
least
can we
to
go in order?
greatest.
Can we go in order?
Yeah, because you're gonna have your time to talk about your Jets, and I know you're super excited.
I mean, if we ever had a time that we
Nah,
deserved,
that's why I'm gonna give you. That's why I'm gonna give y'all that space. You know what I'm
niggas
saying?
had to
Let's
force
have some.
the issue
Let's have some.
before.
Hold on. We just gonna get ours off, and then we gonna
I'm
clear
playing.
out.
Nah,
You
I
know what
wanna-
I'm
You
I
know
saying?
what I'm
wanna-
saying?
We gonna
I
clear
actually
out.
want to talk about y'all's a lot.
Go ahead.
So number one pick overall, Mr. Trayvon Walker from
Trayvon
Georgia.
Walker.
I need from y'all two first.
Okay.
Y'all instant reaction to that pick at the moment you seen it. Like first, actually, before you give me the instant reaction, who did you think before you saw, and then instant reaction?
Okay, so I go first. I already knew we were taking him because it had been buzz about this is who they want to get. Like, and then when it actually came through, I was like, all right, he's going to be an aggressive player off the edge, opposite of Josh Allen. You know what I'm saying? So regardless, no matter which one we brought in, they were going to have the benefit of being opposite of Josh Allen. I think a lot of people were kind of set on Hutchinson. You know what I mean? So like, I think some people were just disappointed because it wasn't Hutchinson because they were dead set on it being Hutchinson. And I think what some of these people in Jacksonville need to do is they need to chill out and just let that man come in here and see what he can do instead of instantly being negative off his jump. Because I've seen that way too much already. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all finna had this man come into town and he already got a negative buzz about him and he did nothing but get drafted. You know what I'm saying? Like, give that man a chance, let that man go out there and show his worth. Number one overall for a reason. Like, there's a reason for that. You know what I mean? He was either gonna be one or two. So it's not like this man didn't warrant it. It ain't like the year when we went and got Tyson Alualu at 10, completely like Alualu was practically a late second, early third round projection, and then you go get him at number 10. Now this dude is a top 2 overall pick, regardless of which one he went to. So man, I was hyped because like I would like to have 2 defensive ends that I can depend on. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to have it to where it's just like I don't want to say JJ Watt because JJ has somebody on the other side, but you feel me? Like just having a single pass rusher that can be a threat. You feel me?
Most definitely.
So that's where I was at. Where would you at, Shane?
I'm in a period of. I'm in a state of wait and see. I want an Aiden. Bad. So
that's it.
So I'm just gonna wait and see.
Oh, that might be on me.
Yeah, so I wanted Aiden, just because I thought Aiden was the most pro ready right now that will come in and he can be like Josh Allen, like how I think he's not on Josh Allen's level, but he's gonna get single coverage. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna get the other side. Josh Allen's gonna get the majority of the pool. So, but if Trayvon comes in and do his thing,
that's what I think he got the potential to be better, especially starting with that.
For sure,
Josh Allen's gonna get the double team still in. He's gonna get his first. He's gonna get his feet in the water on one-on-ones. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna have to earn that double coverage, which will open it up for Josh Allen.
That's why I'm saying it's like this can be super beneficial because it's going to end up if he's good enough to get it to where he's going to have to command double teams at a period of time. Also, that means we're going to have quarterbacks getting hit religiously. You know what I mean? Because if he commands a double team, and Josh Allen getting there, and then you double team Josh, he going to get there. That's going to be beneficial.
Okay, so we potting now. So here's my reasoning for wait and see. Just like how we say with these Bama players coming to the league, they got other starters and other stars on the line, and they playing with a good defense and everything. And we got to wait and see how they're going to be in the draft because you had a whole bunch of other stars around you. Well, we seen yesterday that five Georgia players got drafted in the first round. Yep. So my thing is, if you got first round talent all around you, yeah, you might be able to show out like that. I don't know if that's going to automatically transition first year into the NFL, and it doesn't matter. It's going to be first year. But my point is, if you number one overall, I want you to come in and start doing work right now.
Okay, so
I don't want it to be a prime.
Hold on. To counter that though.
Yeah.
What was the defensive end that just got drafted in the second round from Michigan that would have went in the top 10 if he didn't
Ajobu.
Something like that. I don't want to butcher his name. You know what I mean? But like he would have went top 10 overall if he wasn't hurt. Playing on the same line as Aiden Hutchinson. So when we talk about you got first round talent, we talk about 2 first round defensive ends. You see what I'm saying? So to the same degree that you could say that he had first round talent around him, we got 2 first round defensive ends.
100%, but it's still not to the same degree though, because
the knock on him was that he had so much first round talent around him and didn't produce enough for having that first round talent around him. Mm-hmm. But he's the prototype, he's when they talk about his upside being higher than Aiden Hutchinson, it's real because of his physicality demand. Like
100%.
If he does click on the other stuff that you could click on,
that's coachable.
That's coachable.
Right.
He has the tools. You can't teach those tools.
Right.
Aiden Hutchinson, they said his ceiling's here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like you said, his ceiling might be lower than Josh Allen. You know what I'm saying? But solid and consistent, which is, arguably acceptable.
I'm not taking them talking about his ceiling as whatever, because they can say that all they want to, but a lot of people they say that's going to do this or do that goes far beyond what they want, or sometimes they go below. Gamble. But I want to say what you're saying. To me, that's on different degrees. If you're saying he was on the line with another defensive end that's possibly in the first round, but I'm talking about somebody that was on a total defense with 5 other first round talents. That's different to me. Like there wasn't 3 other Michigan players that were drafted in the first round.
I mean, this is the first time that happened.
I know, but that's how special the defense was. So that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm in a wait and see mode with him. I'm not saying that he's not going to be good. I don't think that's what I'm saying. But I'm just saying, like, I think Aiden would have, like, year 1, day 1. He's putting in work, game 1, all the way. It's not going to be no project.
But listen to how you talking about it already. This is what I was talking about to begin with.
Yeah.
Listen how you speaking. You're already speaking on it as if something positive can't come from this.
I said I'm in a wait and see mode.
But why you got to be in the wait and see mode for Aiden Hutchinson too? He ain't nothing proven until it's proven.
No, for sure. But I mean,
you see what I'm saying?
I'm coming in with expectations. I'm not coming in with any expectations.
Yeah,
but that might be better. That might be better.
No, expectations are not. I think either one they got, it's an easy route to exceeding the expectations. Step 1 is the Jaguars. Where your expectations at versus the rest of the NFL? Already lower, right?
Right.
That's just being real. You know 100%. What I'm saying? Step 2, the Jaguars had 3 players that are returning on the defensive line that had 6 or more sacks. No playoff team that from this year had any of that. You know what I'm saying? Right. So it's not just he's coming in with and him and Josh Allen. Smoot had a breakout year last year, and that one dude that I always forget his name, like Arden or Ardy or something like that. But he was like a young draft pick from last year who had some production. So it's like they kind of got a unit put together where you want that guy that's like Trevon because he has the physicality to be like to demand a double team and all this stuff.
Right.
Sometimes Josh Allen can't get past single coverage. You got to bring that back out of him, and having somebody that's like another specimen is probably going to spark some fire in Josh Allen. You know what I'm saying?
Another thing I liked about it though was whether we went Aiden or Trevon, I would have been a little bit upset if they went offensive tackle, but I would have understood. I would have understood it. But the thing I like is Trevon is he's versatile to the point where you can put him in coverage sometimes if you want to. But what I think they can do is move Chase on to linebacker. I think you can move Chase on to linebacker now that we're gonna talk about the other pick that we got. But I think that's where he should be.
Right.
That's where he should be.
Like
we can get him.
Hybrid both of them.
They could. But I'm saying you got two players like that though.
When they line up next to each other, you don't know who's dropping and who's coming.
If you had Trevon Walker, if you got Trevon Walker and Chase on, even if they did a blitz package, and you got Josh Allen over here, you got Chase on and Walker over here. If they drop back or send all of them, like bro, you only got a couple of seconds.
That's what I'm saying.
So
and either way, like it's hard to read for a quarterback when I see on tape that either one could go off in coverage or
come up.
You know
So I like that part.
Tough.
That's the part I like. That's the part I like.
Yeah, especially when you got
Aiden didn't have that.
Aiden's
too slow for that. Yeah, Aiden's too slow for that. Aiden couldn't do that. So that's the part I like.
And that's why I think that they went with Trevon Walker, because I think they're trying to instill this type of defense where we flying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
I hope we do more of the stand-up defense, like where everybody's like standing up at the line almost.
Right.
So you don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's if we trying to run that type of defense, then I don't know if Aiden fit it as well as what they're trying to build.
Yeah.
I mean,
and that's facts right there.
Would have been a good fit there too. You know what I'm saying?
Thibodeau would have.
That's what he do too.
Yeah, Thibodeau would have been good.
His main knock was his motor for one. I don't respect that coming out of college because it'd be so much on these niggas' mind. Like, I gotta make it for my family, try not to get hurt, get drafted. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like that motor shit because it's easy to pick apart some plays and be like, "Oh, your motor wasn't here."
Right.
You the analyst that's reading that don't know what the play was.
Right.
Step one already. Don't know what the play was. Like, I might not even been a part of the play. You know what I'm saying?
They want people to go Westbrook the whole game.
That's what I'm saying. Like, being realistic, these
and football
too much
with pads on
at that point to really be like, like, you got to research that to get, getting into the NFL and stuff. Like, I don't know.
But I mean, number 2 pick, Aiden Hutchinson went to Detroit. That was pretty special.
I was happy for that because the hometown kid to the hometown
team. There was a couple of those. There was a couple of those.
Oh yeah, I see. Because
Kenny Pickett
to Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh, yeah.
I think that was dope.
That boy said he could tell the rookies, he could show the rookies around.
So they're basically Detroit is getting the A for that, according to what is this? The NFL. This is the NFL draft. The NFL itself. Houston Texans, they went and got Derek Stingley at corner. They got a B- for that, but I think that's a good pickup.
I wanted him.
Stingley's a good pickup.
I would have took him
over Sauce.
Either one. Yeah. I like his game. You know
like
what I'm
saying?
Y'all want to got
Sauce.
Sauce.
Is what I like.
But the reason why
I think he has better technique than Sauce.
He does, but you can't teach size. And I feel like when Sauce put weight on,
he is, bro. But you need to make sure that his technique.
I seen Reese on TV today. By the way, he made a pick for us today.
Oh yeah, the second
he
round.
Called the
Brees.
The Brees pick.
Bro, when I tell you, because I was just having that conversation, I was like, bro, the thing is, with Tyreek now, I feel better with I feel better with Sauce being out there, simply because for this one reason.
I don't know. Man.
Yes, Tyreek is fast, but the thing is, Tyreek's still 5'9". You know what I'm saying?
Quick update, real quick. Jaguars just selected.
They traded up
the center. No, with our 3rd round pick.
A
center out of Kentucky. We needed a center because Leonard retired. So that was a big.
Madden predicted that, by the way.
5 more picks. If y'all just
Here you
pick.
go with his Madden prediction.
No,
Madden did predict
y'all,
that, bro.
Y'all have 65 and 70. That's what I mean by that.
Oh,
Like 5 picks from whenever y'all just pick. If y'all just pick, that's why I asked y'all trade up. I didn't know we was in the 3rd round already.
Just letting y'all know, if y'all go get Madden 22 and you get the Jaguars, and then in the middle of the season, Brandon Leonard is the guy coming to you talking about he about to retire. So that's why I'm not surprised. Madden told me, bro.
Oh my God! Hold on. So
They
we
said
talking
who?
a little draft right now.
You said
We
what?
talking about how specifically we keep talking about how the Buffalo Bills need to get them a running back.
Don't tell me they got him.
They picked up James Cook out of Georgia.
Dalvin's
brother.
Ooh,
The speed demon.
The speed demon.
Ooh.
Hey, the Bills. We talking.
I prefer
like,
Kenneth, but leave Kenneth for us, please.
Bro, hold on. I just saw something, and I just wanted to bring something to y'all
There's certain
attention.
players you gotta get.
I just happened to just be browsing this, and this is what the Ravens defense looks like right now.
Oh my God.
Marvin Humphrey at corner, Marcus Peters, Chuck Clark, Kyle Hamilton, Patrick Queen, Calais Campbell, and David Ajobu.
Oh, once they picked Kyle Hamilton and he fell to them, because I didn't think they was going to be able to get him. Once he fell to them, I knew what time was. That defense coming back, hey.
By the way, Shades, hey, your boy.
How they get rid of Hollywood, though?
Your boy.
They had to.
Kenneth Walker. He ain't on the board no more.
Bro, where'd he go?
He went to Seattle.
Ooh, they need a running back.
God.
They need a whole team, actually, now that I think about it.
Absolutely. We probably finna we're gonna find a way to prime Metcalf. We ain't gonna strike out 3 times, bitch. We got to win one of these.
The fact that we've been striking out, I've been loving that shit because we've been trying. And if Tyreek would have liked some fucking New York instead of South Beach, like any other team than Miami, we would have won that battle. But it's fucking Miami. Like, I can't even be mad at it because I watch his
There's no state tax.
I watch his social media shit sometimes, like Fastest Man in Football.
He always be out there racing niggas and shit.
He stayed at the beach, bro. He stayed in South Beach already before. I know that.
That's why everybody be.
Yeah.
But yo, going back to the draft, number 5. How did y'all feel about the Giants getting Kayvon Thibodeau?
How we just skip over Sauce?
We did talk about Sauce.
No.
That boy did a cameo in that conversation, and you gonna act like
we gotta talk.
Okay, talk about it then.
I
thought we did.
I ain't talking about Sauce. I ain't gonna talk about Sauce. Y'all niggas talking about Sauce. Go ahead.
All right, so with the number 4 pick, like I told Jeremy, because he was like, y'all need to fight fire with fire. Y'all gonna have to be guarding all these top notch. Y'all ain't got enough pieces for y'all to be able to cover all these pieces. Y'all gotta score. I said, bro, we need to cover these niggas.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Y'all would have still got Sauce if you traded for Debo, because y'all would have gave up the 10th, not the 4th.
But I feel
like
got Sauce. I don't know if they would have done. Well, now I know they would have done that. I don't know where they was leaning. I still thought that they were still looking at edge help. I ain't gonna lie. I thought they was gonna take Thibodeau. I was praying that they. Yes, I was praying that they took Sauce.
Bro, that's our every time pick. That's the Sheldon
defensive end.
Muhammad Wilkerson. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I was so
every
hyped,
single time.
but we was gun shy to take a corner that high since D. Milner. I know that.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mentioned that to you last.
But I think the fact that Stingley went before. Right before us to the Houston, I think that cemented that we was going.
Because we was like, okay, now we have to.
The risk would have been to one of them fall to 10. You know what I'm saying? That would have been the.
And that wasn't gonna happen.
It could.
Sauce wasn't falling to 10.
Sauce wasn't falling to 10.
I'm saying one of them. So if 2 of them was on the board, only one of them probably would have got picked after our pick. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, once we got Sauce, I was like, he fits the New York mold, the swagger, the confidence.
He got that.
Like I watched the film and like I was listening to the commentator. Yeah, bro.
His chains was dope.
Like the commentator was like halfway through the. He's like halfway through the. He's like halfway, and he had one with a bottle. He's like halfway through the season. He was like, quarterbacks realize like they just stopped throwing it over there. They was just like, I'm not gonna even waste my time. Like it's either gonna be picked off. Like even when he try, like
he gonna get challenged though.
Of course, but I
you
watched
got
like
Stephon Diggs and Tyreek.
A quarterback trying to throw it
see.
away, like out of bounds. He's 6'3". That nigga reached out like this right here, kept his feet down.
Bro,
I seen that.
I was like, bro, come on. Like
we can talk about all that, but the number one thing we really need to talk about is the fact that for your whole college career, you haven't allowed
one touchdown.
You didn't allow one touchdown for your whole college career.
That school, they gotta put my name in the GOAT book.
They played against Alabama. You ain't get scored on against Alabama.
My man knew to play.
Try him, bro.
Yeah, they're gonna try him.
They're gonna try him.
Hey, if he is nice as if we proclaim him to be,
bro. What if he turned out to be? What if he turned out to be? I'm in the
show me state right now with him because his footwork. I'm worried about his footwork.
Who?
Sauce.
You worried about his footwork?
Yeah, worried about his technique.
You overthinking it.
I'm not.
For real, you overthinking it, bro.
Look at who you're playing against. You're playing against Stephon Diggs. Stephon Diggs is gonna route you up. It's not about.
Bro, we're not about to just man the rookie up on Steph all day. Like that's not what we trying to do here.
Okay, I'm just saying.
We're gonna be like for one,
maybe year two, year three. Yeah, year two, year three. He should be straight.
He gone?
Yeah, Marcus may go.
Where he went? Huh?
For the Saints.
Saints?
Yeah.
Fuck Marcus, man.
They don't mind he a Gator or nothing,
well,
right?
I didn't even know we lost him. So who was on that side?
Who do we got now? Jordan Whitehead.
Yeah, we gotta replace bro because I don't like bro.
You don't like Jordan Whitehead?
Nope.
Why?
Because he be getting exposed.
Oh shit.
From the Bucs? They gonna have him up around the line of scrimmage.
You talking about Whitehead?
I feel like he not fast enough to be like when they see him there, they be like, ooh.
He a ball hog though. He a ball hog.
Point out the mark.
Point
out the mark. That nigga the mark.
Quarterbacks and wide receivers got their automatic hot routes. You ain't gotta call it. You ain't gotta just snap that motherfucking ball, boy. It's one of those.
He's not that
when
bad.
The wide receiver be calling hike, you know.
He's not that bad.
All right, yo. So, what else we got in this first round that was interesting? Kayvon Thibodeau going to the Giants. The Giants had a pretty decent draft too.
Let's quickly just talk about the amazingness of how many fucking trades went. Like it started out like a normal draft, right? Like, oh, we're gonna go 1 to 10, and everybody's picking, and that's when you think somebody might make a move, bro. Almost every pick after that was a move, son.
Bro, we ain't even talked about the big moves that happened within the draft.
Okay.
When the first one was Hollywood Brown going to Arizona, right?
Who just actually picked up the best tight end in the draft. So not only do they have Ertz with that receiving core, they got McBride too.
Oh my god!
I liked him. I was hoping he could, slide him in there and have a tight end on that.
This some bullshit. This some bullshit. Arizona's receiving core is so filthy right now. Or just not even just receiving core, but just pieces. All the pieces.
I wonder who else they picked up at running back because they got James Conner,
and he's good.
Yeah, but I'm just saying because injuries.
With what they doing, they about to run 5 wide every play.
Bruh.
Spread them.
Bruh. Rondale Moore, Hollywood Brown, D-Hop,
before you continue,
AJ Green,
before you continue to possession, go get them niggas. Look at that speed right there. Hollywood and Rondale, how you stick that?
I don't know.
Bro, and that's not including D-Hop and AJ.
D-Hop got
they could throw both of these niggas next to each other in the slot and do that little quick.
I'm playing with Cardinals and Madden next year.
That's gonna be fun.
Look like I'm playing with the Cardinals and Madden.
Bro, think about those lineups. Think about that lineup. You got D-Hop holding down his spot on the right?
Right.
You got AJ over there, still balling on it.
Right.
It looked like to me this year he got his feet back under him when D-Hop went down because he had to put the pressure on him.
Yeah.
Because at first I was like, damn, he ain't gonna get it back like he used to. And then he showed me something,
Yeah.
Then you got Rondale and Hollywood in the slot with still Zach Ertz. And they just drafted another tight end. What are they trying to do? You know what they trying to do?
You know what? And we say all of that, and they still got Kyler. Bringing him back for the 5th-year option.
Mm-hmm.
You still got Kyler as a weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Not just the quarterback, but the dude that...
Oh, just think about it. You don't need a running back when you got that receiving core and Kyler.
Bro.
You go as soon as you start sticking defense, he already. You know you got the
Speedy Gonzalez. Arriba.
Bro,
I was thinking about Stewie.
He one of the fastest, I think, at like when he see, when he see that it's nothing. Yeah. He be like,
the Incredibles with the Bob.
Yeah. Dash.
No, the lady with the Bob on the Incredibles.
Oh yeah. Edna.
All right, quick take on pick 10 for the Jets. Garrett Wilson. Didn't want him, but I was so happy that we got a receiver there. So, like, the receivers, obviously, this is the thing. You know, every year we look at these receivers and be like, ooh, he going to be the best. He going to be the best. He going to be the best. That shit never falls out that way. Almost never. Jamar Chase was the first off the board.
Yeah, I have no clue what that shit was that. But
I feel like, honestly, I'm going to say my piece on that. I feel like they wanted Drake London, but he was gone. So, but I feel like Garrett Wilson, honestly.
Yeah, if y'all would have got Drake London, that would have been.
Of course.
Filthy.
I would have had no more arguments about having a one. But who's our one? Let me ask you that real quick. Because we got receivers.
Garrett.
Way more depth than we had when I used to talk shit last year.
Route running wise, bro.
Is Davis?
Garrett's
going to be. That's what I'm saying. That's not what I want.
They're going to have to. It's trial by fire, bro.
Bro, I think he too small to be a number one, bro. Like, height.
Bro, they said, honestly, they was like, it doesn't, like, they was like, his size, he creates so much separation. It was like, he creates, like, Antonio Brown separation.
He got like, vert, bro.
Yeah,
if
like.
he play like Antonio Brown, then he going to shut me up instantly.
You know what I'm saying? It was like, he creates that much separation when he breaks out of here. Like, I saw him break out of a route, and he broke so hard, it almost like he failed. But the dude, like, was so far upfield when he broke out of the route, like, and, like, even when the quarterback threw it behind him, like, his body control, like, he contorted his body behind, like this to catch the ball.
I would have been so happy if we took Jameson right there.
No, bro. His route running is better, bro.
But speed, you can't teach speed. We could work on them routes, buddy.
He runs a 4.3.
A 4.3 in a league that's turning into 4.3 being the new 4.4. You got to run sub that now.
I mean, he ran like a 4.35.
You don't.
Bro, just look. This year, right? The receivers as a whole group was like one of the fastest years ever.
Even when they got their ass beat by Michigan, he had 10 catches for 120 yards.
Yeah, I ain't saying
he didn't have. He didn't have a game last season where he had under 70 yards.
I could have took the first 5 receivers that went in the draft this year, and if you said throw a dart and you was gonna get one, I wanted a receiver in the first round so bad that any one of them could work. Because I like Olav a lot. Like, I thought he would go before. I thought he would go after Drake, basically. So that's who I thought we was gonna get. Kinda if we didn't get Drake, but obviously Drake has the.
Boy, him
the
with
size.
Michael Thomas is gonna be nasty with Kamara.
That's what I was telling SC yesterday.
That's filthy.
And you know my boy Jameis, like I like Jameis.
I'm gonna say this though. I like the fact that because honestly, the first year that Joe was there, he admitted when they traded Sam, he was like, I didn't do what I said I was gonna do. I didn't get him any weapons. You know what I'm saying? He was like, I'm not gonna make that mistake again. You know what I'm saying? He was like, I'm gonna make sure that I get our new quarterback.
I want another one.
Some weapons. And I feel like he's gonna get another one. I
want a big one, a raw whoever, but 6'4" or better.
Yo,
I'm serious.
Yo,
but they said Mims showed up with 8% body fat. They said Mims like a different nigga.
I seen the Snapchat of him walking into the shit. Yeah. And it was like Mimsy. I seen like he looked like.
I said, oh shit. I said, wait a minute. Let's see what happened.
I don't want to see him. But we hurt my feelings because I was hyped for him. Like,
you wasn't hyped for him.
No, I was hyped for him before. I wasn't hyped after I had already seen him. I was hyped for him when we first got him. When we was talking about this was when we got Elijah Moore, and I was like, this was when Mims was still maybe gonna step it up. No.
He dealt with injuries, bro.
But bro, speaking of receivers, the Titans traded AJ Brown to the Eagles.
Wow, we couldn't get him.
God.
We would have got AJ Brown. I would have turned green, nigga.
Want to know why? Because we would have been the New York Titans again.
I would have been cool with that. Because we could have got rid of Corey real quick on that note.
AJ Brown to the Eagles though with Devonta Smith.
That's nasty. But I keep hearing everybody say they don't think Hurts is it.
He's not.
Yeah,
I don't think he's as bad as people make him out to be.
yeah, me neither. But
I think he's bad, but I just don't think
it's
he's
reading
it.
defenses and there's certain throws that he's not making consistent.
To me, I look at Jalen.
I think
Hurts,
niggas forgot that niggas don't always just come in with that.
Exactly. I think he's one of those guys that, first of all, he kept getting better at
That's what I
Alabama.
thought.
It just so happened that you just had Tua Tagovailoa behind him, and that's why he had to go over to Oklahoma. But then he went over to Oklahoma, instantly changed culture over there for them too.
I kind of feel like we said Tua is like, I mean, he was in Alabama. But I'm like,
No, he said specifically in Alabama.
oh, okay.
I said
Right
that-
now, Tua in Miami might not be it either, with two of the fastest receivers in the league.
Well, no, what they did for Tua, it was like, you're going to have to prove it. Because now you can't say you ain't got what you need.
Exactly.
You got Waddle.
And now you got a head coach, offensive head coach.
But can he surf? Because if he can't surf, he ain't playing. I'm gonna tell you that now. What? That's what that man care about. Y'all think I'm playing. But this man held out on his rookie contract because they told him at first that he couldn't surf. Because they're like, nah, that's risking injury, my brother. And he fought for that. He's Hawaiian.
I mean, that's kind of
Okay, so yeah, so you come back with 3 toes and
Shark
can't do a 3-step drop and plant that foot right.
And then you just come off a hip injury.
look, man. He got all the pieces he need to be successful. You still got Kaseki
definitely
over
do.
there too.
He definitely got all the pieces.
But I gotta ask y'all about this. How do y'all feel about Pittsburgh's pick getting Kenny Pickett?
I think it was
Or
smart.
Kenny Pickett?
I mean, they needed a quarterback.
Yeah, but I thought Malik
Is
probably
he
would have.
starting? Is he starting?
Hell
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'm just
Yeah.
saying they picked up Mitch.
You don't draft the pick quarterback in the first round and don't start him.
Yeah, no.
Sometimes.
Not in this. I mean, unless you have a proven starter already. You know what I'm saying? Like in the
I
situation,
think it's gonna be a QB battle. I don't think it's gonna automatically be a start.
I don't think Mitch gonna beat him out. I feel like if they would have had, I feel like they were better suited to play with like Malik because he's a dual threat and the fact that he can air that bitch out. So like if you cheat up on the run, like if he rolling out the pocket and you like, okay, you about to break contain, he can sling it out there to, you know what I'm saying? Like Claypool and I forgot my dude name that quick, even though he been going ham.
What I read about him was they think he got a lot of learning to do to be able to play the way he play on the NFL level.
I mean, every quarterback that has potential like that has to
Right,
do that.
true.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I've witnessed Kenny Pickett for 5 straight seasons, 5 straight years in college. Like, cause he's a 5th-year senior. You know what I mean? He really put some time in over there.
mhm.
Broke all the records that Dan Marino set over there. You know what I'm saying? So like, I look at Kenny Pickett though, and I think he's one of those quarterbacks that we didn't even talk about quarterbacks being of value in this draft because nobody was like number 1 overall type quality. You know what I'm saying? But what I do think is in this situation that he's coming into, you come in, you got Najee Harris that can back you up in the backfield. You got Freiermuth, and then the slew of receivers you got also. It's built and bred for him to be successful.
Mm-hmm. And they got a defense.
And he got the arm for it.
And he got a coach.
It ain't even like he got one of those questionable ass arms or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Like that boy got a cannon for an arm and accuracy and being able to throw on the run.
Yep. And he's mobile.
And bro, and he's got the most fire fucking play last season when he did the fake slide and then Hezzy on the boy.
That is fun. But you know how the NFL scouts be. You know what they said about the boy. He can't hold a Big Mac. He got them little bitty hands.
He said he can't hold a Big Mac. I remember that commercial. He was like, "Can you hold my Big Mac?" At least they can hold my Whopper. He like,
Whopper.
I can't.
I said
I
Big Mac.
can't.
It
He said,
wasn't Whopper.
I can't hold it. I
That
almost
shit
got
was
these little
funny.
hands.
He was like, "I'll hold it for you." You will?
He was so happy.
But yo, the next pick I want to talk about is y'all's pick at 26. Jermaine Johnson.
The fact that he slid so far for me.
What?
Quick note.
But
quick
what's
side
cool?
Note,
Go ahead.
the Jets said that those 3 first-round picks that they got
Had a top 10 grade.
they had them all in their top 10.
Top 10.
My gosh.
That is epic.
Yeah.
That's
Like,
how
if
we
you
know
believe
y'all
in your
won the
scouting
day
and
yesterday.
shit, if you believe in your scouting, and obviously that shit don't always pan out to your 10 being the 10 of the draft and shit.
Of course.
But if you had your 10 and you believe in your scouting department and your peoples and whatever, and you got 3 of them niggas, woo!
That's blue chip potential. And then the thing is, like, I watched like the little thing because they had like the little segment, like the Jets, like their little social media show it, and they was talking. He was just like, the owner talked or whatever, and then like Joe Douglas got on, and he was like, yo, Jermaine. He was like, yo, what up, JD? He was just like, you remember what you told me when you got him when you left my office? And he was like, yeah, man. He was like, what'd you tell me? He said, I told you to come get me. He said, what did I do? He said, you came and got me. He said, he said, you're not gonna regret it. I swear you're not. He was like, you tailor made for this defense, man. He was just like,
boy, if he come up, boy, that's gonna be nasty.
He said the way he said it, he was just like, come get me. And he was just like, okay. He said, he said, what did I do? He said, you came and got me.
That's dope right there.
I was surprised we picked up a running back with our next pick.
I'm not simply because I like the fact that they're like running the same type of offense.
Boy, nasty too.
The offense that like San Fran run, they believe in like running back by committee shit. So it's not gonna be like Michael Carter getting, because you gotta think,
I feel like we got a committee already.
But I feel like,
you gotta think when Michael Carter went out, bro. Tevin Coleman already injury prone, so we was left with like Ty Johnson.
We didn't play P-Ron enough. Like, I feel like we always do that with running backs. We let
but P-Ron wasn't only thing was P-Ron wasn't drafted by that coaching staff, right. So he doesn't like.
But he had production for us.
He did, but
per carry average and everything.
I respect that too. But what they need him to do, like P-Ron's a one cutback. You know what I'm saying? Like the backs that they use have to be able to they have to be shifty. You know what I'm saying? P-Ron ain't never been like real shifty. He gonna break tackles, but
right.
I mean, in the NFL, once they hit you,
I always put it like this because I hear what you say. I see what you're saying. You got multiple backs, but what I think we have to realize, especially when we're fans of the teams that we're fans of, you have to upgrade talent regardless, because what we have isn't
always what we gonna have by the end of the season anyway.
It ain't the best talent, so we can always upgrade. So it ain't nothing wrong with upgrading.
Especially when we bottom dwellers already.
But I feel like it's hard to make that move when just last year we invested a high round picking a running back, right? Mm-hmm. And we still got a lot of holes. You know what I'm saying? But like, I'm not hating. We made 4 picks in the top 36. That's crazy.
But you gotta understand, Michael Carter was everybody like 5'8". You know what I'm saying? Like we were using him like an every down back, and he should not be an every down back.
And what he is, and what he actually is he's gonna be your change of pace guy.
Absolutely.
And now you get another guy that can come in and be more of your every down back, but then you just drafted your backfield of the future. You see what I'm saying? Like, if you really doing running back by committee, you can still have like a P. Ryan or a Coleman that can come in and be that third back, that especially if you run an offense like San Fran is running, where San Fran had back after back after back, being able to come in
just fresh legs. That's all they want. Like, so I think I don't think that's a bad thing, because like when I watch Breece Hall and like his running style, like it mirrors damn near like the little the stop and start. You know what I'm saying? He's more elusive to a point where like you won't touch him, like make people miss. But like Michael Carter got that, like you hit me, you gonna slide.
He set a record. He set an NCAA record last year for most 100-yard games, consistent 100-yard games.
So I mean,
What about y'all?
You gotta respect what he's doing.
We had the next pick. We had Devin Lloyd. We traded back up and got
How
Devin
you feel
Lloyd.
about that one?
That was needed because we don't have Miles Jack.
Draft for me.
Yeah, they say he like Tevin 2.0.
Except for he bigger.
Yep.
Because Tevin.
But he can hit.
Like,
he can hit though, bro. He can hit.
Devastating hitter.
Yeah, he can hit. Like every hit, he's like a Micah. Like he's coming for you. Yeah. Like.
But how do you feel like all right, so obviously y'all traded y'all top of the second round pick to get there and another pick. So it puts y'all from drafting, in the second round period. Did you feel like you missed out on anything there?
No. If we weren't getting Kenneth Walker, then I'm not really too worried. That's only they're just in every draft, you know me by now. There's certain players that I want because I see the talent. Right. So we didn't get the player that I wanted that I thought could be a major difference to us. And and that was Kenneth Walker, the third. You know what I mean? At running back, because I know we got James Robinson, but he had an Achilles, and ETN is coming back off an injury, and I don't want to put all that on ETN like that. So committee by we were just talking about running back by committee, and we talking about one, and y'all got three. Y'all got like 3 or 4 good running backs that y'all can use, and we only got ETN, and he's coming off an injury. So I'm like, you put Kenneth Walker in there.
What's up with James?
He got Achilles
towards Achilles
at the end of the season.
Yeah.
So
he ain't gonna be ready.
He ain't gonna be ready.
I mean, but even when he come back, though, like you still got to give him a full season for him to even be like, he need a full off season. So that's why I'm like Trevor needs help, and I'm tired of them putting so much pressure on these quarterbacks. You need to have a legit running game and make sure you put pieces around them that they can throw the ball to. But I think we kind of addressed our offensive line.
I was just about to say, to me, that's what Trevor needed more than
we addressed the offensive line.
The offensive line was so
and we got a tight end.
Yep.
And our receivers are good enough.
You think?
Our receivers are good enough. We don't have a number one.
I don't think so.
So this one I like.
But I like Christian Kirk in the slot is legit.
So this is what it's
not the one.
But Christian Kirk ain't no one.
He got the one money.
He ain't got.
He ain't the one.
Look.
So you think they lining him up in the slot?
Listen. This is what I think, bro. Is this the receiving core that's going to be what we're going to have 5 years from now?
Obviously not. Yeah.
No. But this is what I keep going back to when I say that you got to start building this thing piece by piece. You got to make sure that you're building your team effectively. Because if all you're trying to do is just go get the star player, but I ain't got no damn O lineman, so it don't matter if I got star receivers out there regardless. Like, give my guy an opportunity to stand back there and survey the field, which is one of his strengths is reading defenses. You got a guy like a Christian Kirk that can get open and get separation. You got Marvin Jones who can make the tough catches and can still get a little separation himself. Is he going now? Is either one of them a number one? No. But we still got drafts and free agency to find our number one receiver.
And they can catch.
Yeah, I'm not hating on that.
They both can catch.
Right now.
But right now, I ain't worried about trying to go to no Super Bowl. So what I'm really worried about is.
But we are worried about Trevor developing.
Of course, and I don't think that he got receivers. Marvin Jones showed you last year that he had good chemistry with Trevor Lawrence, correct?
From where?
Answer my question, yay or nay.
I'm not arguing that.
Okay, so let me get through my points, and maybe you'll see where I'm going. So, yay or nay, did he show that he had good chemistry with Trevor Lawrence last year?
Yeah.
Okay. You get in a slot guy who is going to line up outside, right? And Christian Kirk.
You still got LaVisca.
Still got LaVisca, who you can use as a utility player.
Who has given what so far?
LaVisca was
he has a chance to develop also. You see what I'm saying? Give that man a chance to develop.
Supposed to have been developing. He's not on that trend.
But what's
going to make it that it's like a extra jump now?
Because we have a tight end. You got ETN coming back, and then you got Christian Kirk in the slot. It's going to open it up for him. He can play the other side.
You gotta remember, like going into
he's getting single coverage now.
Going into last year, it was the same exact vision.
Yeah, but we got better players. It's an upgrade.
No.
This year's an upgrade.
Let's not ignore what happened last year. You talking about going into last year? Yeah, we had the same exact vision, and then we had a coach that was out here getting twerked on after the team lost it, and he stayed up in Ohio.
Yeah, but that boy ain't showing no development.
And then
from,
DJ Chark got hurt.
And then you got a team that completely gave up on that damn coach.
Bro, Laviska has shown.
I can't blame last year on Laviska.
With the ball in his hands.
Their game plan.
Like he got
Peach,
right?
come on, bro. Their game plan last year was horrible.
Bro, I seen him on plays that Trevor made good plays to him. He even ran good routes and got open and stuff.
But he had the dropsies.
He got the dropsies, and then like it's sometimes I feel like he did the wrong thing. Like I don't know if it was an option route or whatever, but like
you know who else had the dropsies last year a little bit? Jamar Chase.
That doesn't compare.
I'm just saying, receivers go through that.
Then what? Got better.
But what happened? But what happened to our team though? If he does that this year, then you got a point.
And this is Jamar Chase in his first year. This is Chenault right now going into what?
Year 3. Everybody ain't gonna be the same. So I'm
just saying,
I understand receivers have the dropsies.
I'm just saying.
No,
I'm saying it takes after
Laviska as your number 3 is not bad, bro.
Every year being like, bro.
If you're talking about
number 3 when you don't have a real one, I think that is an issue.
But we can compensate for that because we have a tight end. That's what I'm trying to say.
You putting too much.
That's not too much. It's spreading the wealth. You're able to spread it around.
That's not putting too much because you can get some production from your tight end. You still can get production from Marvin Lewis, who has good chemistry with him, and then you're
saying chemistry, but I feel like he's coming out of the spot where he had the chemistry. He's not going to be able to play. He had that chemistry in the slot, right or wrong, yay or nay.
Who?
Marvin Jones. That's what he made. And that's what I'm saying. He's not going to be there. So
why do you think he won't be there? Why can we still not line him there? Why couldn't we line him up there?
You just said Christian Kirk. You just said.
But you can. But it's
okay. And that ain't the only way. I ain't saying that the only way. I'm not saying the only. That's not the only formation. I'm saying we running. You see what I'm saying? Like, but because now you clamping it down to like only one type of formation.
No, it forces it because you don't have Chark no more. So you don't have nobody to play where Chark was. So he's either going to be in that formation playing as Chark or on the other side. He's going to not get to play in the slot as much. I could guarantee you that.
Who, Marvin?
So you don't think there's going to
be an outside?
You talking about Marvin?
Yeah.
That's
Marvin
fine.
ain't gonna only be an outside receiver, bro.
Mainly, yes, he is.
That's fine.
The team right now with the wide receiver core y'all have forces that.
That's fine. That's no problem.
That is a problem.
Marvin went.
Wait a minute, stop.
Marvin wins those battles.
That is not forced to do that. What you're doing is you're taking so Marvin Jones is the taller guy, so he can go line up outside.
That's not what I'm saying.
Then what are you saying? Because that don't make no sense because he can still line up in the slot. He can still line up in the slot.
I'm not saying that he can't, but he's not going to be a slot receiver, so that matters.
We can't put Christian Kirk out on the outside since we paying him $84 million.
I'm talking about shit like
put him outside.
Welcome to Homie Studios.
Listen, bro. That's not what I'm saying. You trying to change it. I'm talking about you talking about his chemistry with Trevor. I'm telling you that came from the slot with a usage rate, high usage rate in the slot, right?
So tell me,
he's not going to have that usage rate.
So
that chemistry specifically is not going to be there.
Wait a minute. So every catch that this man made, or every reception that this man had from Trevor Lawrence last year,
the exact thing I just said.
Every catch this man had from Trevor Lawrence last year came out of the slot.
No, but if 80% did, that matters.
So you got the 80%. You know it's the 80%.
No, I just know it's a high usage rate. I'm just saying. I'm not throwing you an exact number. It's over 70%, which still is a lot. As long as it's over 50, I'm arguing this shit.
You can argue it, but you acting like the other 30% didn't come from the outside.
Okay, and I respect that. But
that's also chemistry, bro.
50%.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like this man don't know how to run routes.
But I'm just saying. But
I'm just talking about it.
But Pete, like moving on.
Only chemistry came from the slot.
That's not what I said. Never, and that's what you keep trying to change it to. Even after I explain, hey, I'm not saying that.
I'm actually surprised it's not me and Pete.
You're bugging right now.
No, I'm not bugging because when I go on these things, bro, and I'm a heavy fan of analytics, right?
Right.
So Pro Football football focus and these different plays, when they show me consistently that these dudes who do good in certain places getting usage in certain places, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It matters. It matters because
does.
we see receivers like him, right?
Yeah.
Not saying he's gonna be this guy. I'm just saying that this possibility exists.
Mhm.
Dudes like him get forced to play outside due to what the wide receiver room changes to, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
his production goes down dramatically because he was better in the slot. It happens to people I like.
Yeah,
all
but
the
that's
time.
also, but you're also just basing that on better in the slot under whose playbook, under whose coaching. Now you got Doug. Now
That
you got
don't
Doug
matter.
Peterson. What do you mean that doesn't
That
matter?
don't matter to what I'm talking about.
It does matter
No,
because
the
if you
data
have,
that I'm looking at has that in it. Like these dudes are changing coaches and schemes and all that. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about specifically usage rate and production.
okay, but if you want to
Usage
say
rate-
that, that's him on the Jaguars underneath Urban Meyer. When he played for the Lions, he was not in the slot all the time. He
played
was
a lot in the
outside.
slot too.
But he played a lot outside as well, bro. And he gets contested catches for sure.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is, like, if you have to, it's almost like a wait and see. You got to wait and see what he does in Doug Peterson's system
'cause even
before you say
even
no.
the example you just used doesn't work for me because who he had lining up with him.
Well, you already.
He don't have
It don't matter,
that.
Peach, because you already got
That's
a preset.
gonna affect him.
Peach, you already got a preset that
No,
is
I
not going to
don't.
work. You have a preset that
No,
Marvin
I just
Jones.
have a preset that his literally the what I'm telling you
Yeah.
is that his chemistry
Yeah.
based with Trevor was built in the slot, which
Okay.
is not going to play as much.
Okay.
So it's new chemistry need to be built.
But
Okay.
This is where I disagree with you.
Mhm.
Because yes, he built great chemistry with him in the slot, but he also had good chemistry with him already on the outside because like you said, high usage rate in the slot, but he still got effective usage rate on the outside as well. Now you get the chance to get more opportunities to even make those stats on the outside go up or down, yay or nay. That can go either way. But what you're pretty much saying, and correct me if I'm wrong, is that since the majority of his production came from the slot, that when he moves to the outside, that his production is just going to instantly drop. There is no chance that it can. You're making it sound like there's no chance that it can go up, and that's where I'm like, I don't understand where you're coming from. Especially,
yes, that's not exactly what I was saying, but I still will support that. There's no chance that his production will go up because his production is at its best, at its most eliteness when he's in the slot.
That was based.
So
off
can we
of
put a
last-
bet?
That's based off of his
So
career.
can we put a bet ball on that?
Yes.
Yeah, let's do a bet ball on that. If his production is down by the end of the year, we're gonna do a bet ball that you're gonna have to roll. I want 2 rows.
Whatever.
Okay, so we're gonna have to look at the percentages on the outside because I just want
I
to
know
see
how to find that. That's what I be
So
doing.
who y'all can talk about this on the outside?
Marvin Lewis.
Marvin Jones.
Sorry.
So you
Said
feel like
Lewis.
Marvin Jones is going to be on the inside? What do you think? He's not going to be on the outside primarily?
No,
No,
he's gonna
he
play
doesn't
the
think he's
outside
gonna be
more. They weren't
effective.
even arguing that fact.
No, he's saying he doesn't think
gonna
he's gonna
play
be
the outside
effective.
more.
He doesn't
His
think
production is gonna go down
because he was
of that.
primarily used in the slot last year, and that's where a lot of his production came from. He doesn't think.
No,
that
it's not just
he's-
last year. Like in his career,
in
he's
his career,
primarily more productive from the slot, and that's not just him. Like there's
A lot of receivers
that
are.
like- that's what I'm saying. But he's not going
but
to be
he's
able to
saying
do
that
that.
he's not going to be able to do that
So-
on the outside.
So
Be productive.
let me ask y'all a question. And we can kind of move on from this after this, but let me ask you this question. If Peach can see that based off of analytics that he is best out of the slot, what makes you think the coaches there who you also use analytics don't also see that he's best out of the slot?
I'm not saying they
and would
don't.
then remain to keep the fill out packages where he still remains
No.
in the slot.
See, that's not what I said. I said
I know. I didn't. I'm not saying that you didn't say that. I'm just asking the general question because you keep making.
You're like ignoring how offensives work. When it comes down to that, when the wide receiver room has changed, that's a fact.
I understand, Pete. I understand that. What I'm saying is, why wouldn't guys who are paid millions of dollars?
Because
Who
okay,
also-
basically for this reason, Christian Kirk could say the same thing, and we can only play one person with the slot receiver. Like,
okay,
that's why. That's what I'm saying. And Christian Kirk is that same guy too. His production is gonna say that he plays better in the slot, and he's your faster guy. So you're gonna put him there.
But listen. But also,
and y'all acting like Marvin Jones ain't getting old as shit.
Wait a minute.
He is, but I don't need him to do it.
Wait a minute, because also Christian Kirk's the majority of his career, of course, his damn numbers are going to look good coming out of the slot because that's the only place he played. Because he had niggas like Larry Fitzgerald and D-Hop on the outsides. So why he got paid?
Larry Fitz played primarily in the slide.
Why he got paid $84 million is because they thought they saw something in him, and they're going to line this nigga up on where? Not the damn slot. You don't pay $84 million to a nigga to run in the slot.
Okay.
That ain't what you do, dog.
But this whole thing started with me being told that he's not going to be the one, and he didn't get one money. But now you're telling me he is the one.
No,
that's what I said.
Wait a minute. I said
he agreed.
I never said anything about number one, so you stop trying to throw words in my mouth, nigga.
You did. That's all right.
No, I didn't. Did I say
anything? Did
I say anything about him being a number one? I never said. I said we didn't have.
I said that.
I said we didn't have number one.
Yeah, I said that too.
But what I'm saying currently is that you paid this nigga $84 million to line him up in the slot. No, that ain't how fucking football works. And you're talking about how offensive football works. You know what the numbers say. That nigga's gonna be lining up on the outside because they saw something in him. They want to make him one of their focal points. But he still ain't a one until he prove he a one.
That number don't really say that.
84
million don't say that. 84 million don't say that, Peach.
How many years?
4.
Yeah, that definitely say
I'm like, come on.
Let's say I'm a top 15.
Just got?
Let's say I'm a top 15
what
receiver.
Just got? That money say that? He's now in the second tier,
which is
receiver pay.
I said exactly top 15. I said top 15.
Exactly why I'm saying we still don't got a number one. But as of if you look at the
if you're looking, it's only 32 teams. So if he's getting paid like a top 15, he's getting paid like a top 15 receiver.
If you look at the receiver room, what is that? What is that payment? What is this amount of his contract say compared to the rest of the niggas in the receiver room?
What's the name? Got 15 mil, about 16 mil more than him. AJ, but AJ's given that production over 2 consistent seasons as the number one,
right?
So he's warranted that. You know what I'm saying? Christian, they're paying him still like I see where I do see ST's point because you're not paying him to come in here. You pay him like he's a top 15 receiver in the league, and there's only 32 teams. So you're saying that he's.
But I mean, that's also Jacksonville had to overpay him in order to come there. So
that too.
I mean, that said something to me, but to me, I don't see him as like, I still stand by what I said. He ain't a number one, but at the same time, they're going to use him interchangeably. They're going to put him in the slot sometimes. Sometimes they're going to put him outside. That's just what they're going to do. You can't just line him up in the slot the whole season.
That's not what I was ever arguing.
I know. I'm not saying that's what you was. I'm not saying. I'm just saying what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying.
No, I know.
You know what I'm saying?
At the end of the season, when we can look at where he played the most, right, based on what the wide receiver core is right now, because obviously it could change and I can't predict that
for sure.
But what it
can be some
now,
trades.
Where you think he's
we can get Debo.
His thing. If y'all get Debo, that shit. Me too.
Debo.
So, y'all straight at the Jets.
All right, so let me give y'all a quick little draft update. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a bit of move that's been made.
I seen a quarterback go.
Desmond Ridder, quarterback for Cincinnati, has been drafted by the Atlanta Falcons.
Ooh, oh yeah, I seen that. They was talking about that.
Yeah,
that's nasty.
That's nasty, and I don't like the fact that Christian Harrison, linebacker out of Alabama, went to Houston.
Houston picking players up. They got picks.
Yeah, they got picks, and they've been making some really good picks with them.
And they don't got no team, so anybody they get helps.
Hey, they still got Davis Mills at quarterback. So
they said Davis Mills, if he would have stayed in college, would have been the first quarterback off this draft. So maybe they wasn't so wrong with that. Bad.
No, I'm cool, but he ain't there yet. So I'm fine.
I'm saying I feel like he ended the season strong with nobody. He just had Brandon Cooks.
He's still getting his feet wet.
I'm saying you can't get your feet no more wet than playing on the Texans last year, boy. Like that shit was a shit show.
Yeah, he got drowned.
All right, y'all boys. Y'all boys got anything before we get up out of here?
Jets, Jets.
Bet. Nah,
I
bro.
wish we had Hard Knocks this year. That's how hype I am for football.
I want to see Sauce in the club with his chain on.
Nah, I don't want to see Sauce in the club. I don't want to see none of my players in the club. The club ain't good. I'm gonna tell y'all, that's what we gonna end this on. All y'all boys that just got drafted and got that money,
Don't pull a
The
Henry.
big bag, put that shit the fuck away.
Don't pull a Henry.
Because I'm gonna tell you right now.
Don't pull a Henry.
Hey, my boy Henry just bought a piece of a soccer team. That man.
No, I'm talking about Ruggs.
Oh. Please don't pull a Henry Ruggs. I didn't even want that energy that saying that just, bro.
I'm just saying, bro.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, let's
that's
get
what we're trying to prevent.
Getting to that second contract. Like, for real, it doesn't happen enough, and y'all got to pay attention to the numbers. The average NFL career still is only like 3 years.
Yeah.
Dang.
So we watch some people play 15, 20 years, and they're obviously boosting the fuck out of that average.
Right. Like, you see a nigga like Brady who been here for 20.
And it's still only 3 years.
And there's some dudes that's in there for a season.
Bro, some niggas that's in there for less.
Some niggas that's in there only for spring practice.
What? I'm saying, though.
Like, that's
bro, people work their whole life to play one training camp sometimes.
Goddamn children.
I don't pay attention to them when they get on this shit.
Oh, shit, man. All right, yo. Yo, it's been real, yo.
Hey, shout out to the pod, Flashback Pod. Nigga.
Facts. Hey, yo, we catch up with y'all ass next week, man. Y'all know what about it.
Yeah.